From a very, very early age, a flair for drama has always been manifest in Septime. We're a family of 9 children. There are 8 brothers and then me. There was always something fun and some production and some extravagance to be had.
When they went to the beach in Brownsville to build a sandcastle, they were doing Versailles. You know, it wasn't just another sandcastle.
Septime would design costumes, he would choreograph routines, and there would be participation from various neighbor kids. And so there was always a show happening.
He's one of the best I've known at both being creative and practical, you know, making the thing happen.
In the time Septime spent as artistic director of the Washington Ballet, he expanded the stature and the size of the company.
Septime really put the Washington Ballet on the map in a much bigger way within the city, and our audience base grew, our subscriptions grew.
Every metric that you can measure a company by has increased substantially during his time of stewardship.
Septime is motivated not always simply by the idea, but what all the different tentacles that are affected by that idea. It's rarely just going to be, I'm inspired by this piece of music. It's that, what other organizations could we collaborate with who could perform this music that could open the audience up to more people.
When he came to the ballet, I remember that the first ballet he did, Juanita and Alicia, was about his Cuban ancestry. So he invited some people from the Cuba intersection to come see. They come backstage, they chat. Next thing you know, our ballet company is the first one in 40 years invited to Cuba.
It's one of the things that I really look back on with such gratitude. It was such a masterpiece of a trip in terms of how well-intentioned it was, how vast it was, how great the scope of this project was, and how successful it was.
And it was huge, huge to go and do that. It's because he attracts people, he reaches out to people, he makes things happen.
Creativity is a wonderful thing, and sharing it with everybody is an imperative.
We're sitting in a studio in Ward 8, which is the underserved community. And Septime was a strong part of helping make this a part of the community. When we first came here, we offered free classes of ballet, and hundreds of people came to take ballet. We knew we were onto a good thing.
Over time, Septime has done a number of original full-length ballets. He collaborated with Maurice Sendak, and he did a full-length ballet of Where the Wild Things Are.
He created a new Nutcracker, and he staged it with the theme of Washington, D.C.
And it is chock filled with fantastic historical and local references. The cherry blossoms bloom, George Washington battles George III as the Rat King. There's whimsy everywhere.
His work is very physically demanding, and so he really tempers that with a lot of fun.
Septime started a wonderful collaboration with Bill Lilly. They decided to do a trilogy and invest in the American experience. They picked 3 novels and made 3 ballets. And you saw this marriage of what ballet, music, and theater could really be.
It's an ambitious work that I think shows great respect for American literary history.
There's nothing stopping him, and I think the work that he's doing now and what's about to come next, I couldn't be more excited for.
I feel tremendously proud of what he's accomplished, and I feel proud of my university. Because it's not just the doctors, lawyers, engineers, but just as much the university produces fantastic choreographers that it is equally proud of.